Hey everybody, Jonah Fox here, and this is the story of how music saved my life. So everyone, this is a different kind of video today, a little bit more emotional, less teachy, and I want to share my story and how playing harmonica rescued me from some pretty dark times. And it's important, and I hope you can learn something from it. And also, if you stay to the end, I have something special for you. I'd love for you to check it out. So let's go dive in with the video. So first of all, if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonah Fox with the Harmonica Revolution. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for harmonica lessons, songs, and more. And this isn't a teaching video per se, but I hope you watch to the end. You're gonna get something out of it. So from 2013 to 2016, I was a private guitar teacher. I was fresh out of music school and I built a practice where I was teaching guitar to a lot of happy students, adults and kids alike, and I loved it. I loved playing guitar. I loved kind of my lifestyle then. I'd go out and hike in the woods and I'd write some songs, and then I'd go to my guitar store and I'd teach a bunch of lessons, and I'd go home and I'd record some music. It was really great. I was living the dream as far as making music and playing for a living, and it was awesome. But then at some point, everything fell apart. I developed a pain syndrome in both of my arms. It was unbearable, really unbearable, and it lasted for 4 years, but I'll get to that. And on top of the pain, I mean, music teaching was my livelihood. It's how I was paying my rent. And I couldn't play guitar at all. I spent the last 9 years training a skill I just couldn't do anymore, and it really crushed me. It was a tough time in my life, and I had to move back with my parents because I couldn't support myself. I got surgery hoping that would fix me, and it just made me worse. I mean, look at this scar. I have this crazy S-shaped scar on my arm. You can see it in the video. And it's like right there, and it really messed me up. And it took a long time even for that to recover, and the pain never even stopped. And I'm not saying all this to be sad. I remembered the harmonica that I bought when I was 16. And back then I was playing a little bit of blues guitar, and I thought, like, hey, harmonica playing would be cool. It would be interesting to figure that out. I like the blues. I could probably do it. I think I watched the movie Crossroads, and if you haven't watched it, go watch that movie. It's about like a blues guitarist, and there's a harmonica player, an old black man playing the harmonica. It's pretty cool. And I was into it back then, but I remember not being able to figure it out. All I remember was my mouth hurting and playing something that, I don't know, vaguely sounded like the blues. I mean, if you've picked up a harmonica, you've probably done like the train rhythm, and that was about the extent of my harmonica playing at the time. I didn't really know how to get single notes. I didn't really understand like all the scales and all the techniques and stuff like that. And, at the time there wasn't a ton of teaching resources. And I got frustrated and I put it aside. And I realized that, harmonica in this case doesn't really use your fingers, your hands, in a serious way. So to maintain my sanity of being an instrumentalist and not being able to play music, I dug out my old harmonica and I started trying to figure it all out again. And it took some time, but I got it down. However, I know lots of people who I've met that have tried to get into this instrument and have given up because they didn't know how to start and they didn't know how to improve. And even now, you can go into harmonica forums and ask for guidance, and most of the replies are like, pick it up and just play with the radio. That's what I did. It worked for me. And sorry for the language, but that's a bullshit answer. It alienates people who need the help, and it makes harmonica into a way of a lesser instrument than like guitar that I came from, right? When you want to pick up guitar, people tell you, go get guitar lessons. Try to figure it out. Buy some books. Watch some YouTube videos. And I think the culture around harmonica playing is just freaking lazy. I don't like it. And it's something I'm trying to change with my own little piece of the internet over here. because playing music is important. And when I was in this dark place, trying everything that I knew to do to get better, harmonica playing was a constant source of hope and catharsis. And when I was broken, it gave me a reason to keep pushing. I mean, I still have these videos on my Instagram account, which is at Jonas Blues. I don't really post there much anymore, but you can see me. I have like braces on and I'm still playing harmonica, and I was still trying to figure it out. And through luck and a choice Instagram ad of all things, I eventually started down a path that got me over the arm pain. I had a pain syndrome called TMS, and it was all in the brain. Essentially, I had developed this negative feedback loop in my brain that was just locking me in a pain cycle that lasted for years. And so after years of not playing guitar, I picked it up and I sang this song. So at this point, I haven't played guitar in 4 years, and I picked up my guitar after hearing that what I was going through was essentially like a brain thing, and there was nothing wrong with me. And I played this song. I'm going to play like just a little bit of it, so stick through it. This is my song, A Glimmer of Hope. Here we go. Some days in ways we find ourselves sideways and beat up, put out, life comes back around and put up a white flag. All we've got spent out last, and oh well, we'll spin it around. I won't rest until I rise up and catch the glimmer of hope. And come at me if you will. They call it psychosomatic. Yeah, I'm an addict. Oh, I need a quick shot. They call it psychosomatic. Yeah, I'm an addict. Yeah, I'm an addict. After that, believe it or not, I was cured. And, it really was harmonica playing that carried me through that tough time. I mean, I was not in a good place at all. And just being able to make music on a regular basis and learn songs and improvise, it just made me feel alive even when the rest of my body was really just checking out. And I think that you probably need this too, because I know that this year, 2020, has been a real mess for everyone, just a total disaster. It's been a dumpster fire of a year. And, COVID and lack of, lockdowns and job, changes and tough finances, it's been a really hard time. And to you out there, don't give up, number one. Play music. It doesn't have to be a harmonica. It could. The instrument doesn't actually matter that much. Music is a lifeline. It will keep you connected and hopeful. And if you're still learning, push through. I know you can do it. Next year, it's my goal to make this channel a really solid resource for harmonica learning, because as I said before, it doesn't matter the form. Music is good for your soul. And I know a lot of people bail when things are not straightforward, or give up when other instruments get a little bit difficult or are challenging with their physicality. So I'm trying to do what I can to make learning harmonica an easy pathway to finding that magic of playing music, because when life is tough, music is going to keep you afloat. And if you have been hesitating to practice or play, pick it up today, because it matters. I mean, for musicians, playing music is akin to staying alive. It's like breathing. And if you're not playing, well, you're not really living if you're one of those people that's wired to do something like this. if you're bored, you're being boring. I mean, something like Netflix and video games, they're great. I still enjoy them myself, but they're really, really shallow and they don't build you up as a person. And that's something that music can do. And being passionate about learning and playing an instrument is just a choice that you can make. So choose to play and grow a little more today. There are so many people in this world who are burnt out, hopeless. And by sharing your music, your harmonica playing in this case, you're really making a difference. You're changing your own life by overcoming your barriers and growing, and you also inspire others and show people the importance of self-development and play. And when I was in that dark period, besides struggling a lot and playing some harmonica, I made a record. And I made one song that really, really illustrates, this resilience and positivity that music was bringing to my life at the time, even when I was in an awful state. And it's a song called Better Days. There's a lot of harmonica in it, so it's on theme, I swear. And again, it's part of my album Snake Charmer, which I released when I was still injured. And at the time, I didn't have the physical ability to promote it. Like, I couldn't even use a keyboard. I couldn't press a single button. And somehow, with a drawing tablet on my computer, I produced a whole album. I couldn't even play guitar. The guitar is fixed. A little trade secret. But hey, man, I was doing what I can do. And it fell on deaf ears. But if you're interested in listening to the whole album, I'll put links down in the description. But I want to share this song with you. It's important to me. I think it'll cheer you up. It's my Christmas gift to you. And I hope you like it. So here's my song, Better Days. And I'll see you next week. It's time we get back, now it's time we get back, now it's time we get back. Forming rainbows from the rain, and yeah, we'll see better days. Hey, yeah, we'll see better days, and the world just brightens up. Hey, yeah, we'll see better days, and someone turn the ship around. Hey, let the music lift you up, gonna fill the cup, and someone turn the ship around. Hey, let the music lift you up, gonna fill the cup, and someone turn the ship around. Someone turn the ship around. Hey, let the music lift you up. Gonna fill the cup and someone turn the ship around. Turn around. Turn around right now. And it couldn't get worse. Let go of the curse, living days in reverse, forming rainbows from the rain, and yeah, we'll see better days. Hey, yeah, we'll see better days, and the world just brightens up. Hey, yeah, we'll see better days, and someone turn the ship around. Hey, let the music lift you up, gonna fill the cup, and someone turn the ship around. Hey, let the music lift you up, gonna fill the cup, and someone turn the ship around. Surf's up, yeah, don't let the waves bring you down, and grab your board, surf.